Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. Welcome to the Practice Promotions Live webinar series. My name is Bethany Lanza, and I am a Senior Print Account Manager here at Practice Promotions. And today's webinar is about account manager consult calls and how they impact your results. So there are two main types of calls that Practice Promotions will have with you. One will be the quarterly call, and that will be with your entire team here at Practice Promotions. And the second type of call will be your monthly project meetings, and that would be with your print account manager. So I'm going to talk to you about both of these calls and what impact that they have on your results. So let's start off with the quarterly calls. A quarterly call is a 30-minute screen share with your entire team here at Practice Promotions. So that is going to be with both your digital account manager and your print account manager. We will also want anyone from your team that is involved in your marketing to join as well. So the owner, marketing director, office manager, pretty much anyone and everybody who is involved with your marketing. If we work with the owner, we would definitely make sure the marketing director would be on and vice versa, so that everybody is on the same page with everything that's going on with your Practice Promotions account, and so that you're in the loop with everything with your marketing. So on these calls, we're going to start with a print update. And what we'll do is we'll be talking about your results and stats. So ideally, you're filling out your stat tracker on a monthly basis, and I will show you a stat tracker. Here is an example of a stat tracker. So we want to make sure that you're filling out your new patients per week each month, and also your reactivated patients, as well as your total patient visits, if you have that information as well. On the print side of things, we're focusing on your reactivated patients. So we definitely want to keep a pulse on those numbers and see any correlation between hit dates and if you have any types of spikes in those numbers as well. That will be addressed on this call. We're also going to talk about the, there we go, sorry about that. We are also going to talk about the correlation between the quantity that you're mailing out and how many reactivated patients you're seeing. So typically, you will see about a 0.5% to 1%. That is the norm on the return on investment with your mailed patient newsletters. So example, if you're sending out 1,000 quantity to past patients, you should be seeing about 5 to 10 reactivated patients per month. So how does that impact your bottom line? So let's say you're seeing 5 new patients or reactivated patients per month. They come in 10 visits each, say $80 per visit. You're looking at about $4,000 that's bringing into your clinic on a monthly basis. So we definitely want to make sure that you're seeing those results, and that's why we want to have these meetings, to make sure that you're getting the best results and seeing that ROI. So we will review your mailing list as well to see if you have any updates to that mailing list. Did you have any discharges the past month or two that we need to be adding to that mailing list, and the email list as well. We definitely want to go over any updates to those. And then we're also going to review any custom content ideas for the following month to dig into that a little deeper. After we discuss all that, we turn it over to the digital account manager, who is going to go through with everything with your metrics and stats. They will be showing you your dashboard as well, so you're probably familiar with seeing your agency analytics dashboard. They will review all of your numbers with you and go in a little deeper to anything that you might have any questions on. You know, you're going to be looking at how many consult appointments that you have in the month, any spikes in web traffic that you might have, how are your statistics looking on the weeks that the newsletters hit, social posts are going out. They're also going to review anything as far as with your online reviews and your Google Analytics as well. They're also going to go over any of your SEO rankings. If you have multiple locations, they'll go through different locations with you to see how are they all ranking? Are they doing how they're supposed to be doing? Are there any keywords that we need to adjust? Any areas of improvement? We just want to make sure that everything is going according to what it should be as far as your digital marketing. They'll also review with you your social postings, the frequency, if there's anything that needs to be adjusted or tweaked, increased, decreased, to make sure that everything is working as it should be for you. They're also going to review any successful actions that can be done as well. And at that point, we would turn it back over to you to let us know about anything else that you would want covered that we did not address with you, any questions, if you're having concerns about anything, whether it's multiple locations, do you want to focus more on one location versus another with your digital marketing? Is there anything else involved even with your print marketing at that time? We'll definitely want to dig in as deep as we can for you, because that is your time once a quarter with your entire team. So we want to make sure that we're on the same page with everything so that you're growing your clinic and getting those new patients on a monthly basis. The second type of call that we do with our clients is the monthly meetings. And those are with your print account manager. All it is a 15-minute phone call once a month with your print account manager. We're going to go into talking about any results from last month, go over any custom content ideas for the next newsletter, and then, of course, same thing, bring up anything that you want to discuss on that call as well. We'll also dig a little deeper into your custom content. We'll want to know, make sure the topic that is up for the month works for you. Great custom content ideas, of course, are patient success stories, testimonials with photos, staff spotlights, any kind of clinic news, workshops and events, and personal interest stories, and anything, really anything that you would want to include. I do have some samples of a few clients' newsletters that they definitely see good results, and they're adding in a lot of custom content. So the first example here is Nectar PT, and we put in our relevant articles, so that is on the front page here in the first page. They also put in their Facebook challenge winners, a little more relevant information on the inside, and exercise. Now here they have a great patient success spotlight where they also have a photo. Photos go over real well, so we definitely encourage you to submit a photo with your success story if available. We flip over here, we've got another, little personal interest with some tips on spring break, some calls to action over here with the coupons for a free pain consult for both you and for a friend. And they also do an insert, which is right over here where they put their custom content for their upcoming greatest promotion ever, which is a week of free consults for them. And this is another promotion that they do on a monthly basis. Is the owner actually is great with cooking, and his patients always ask about what recipes he has and what he's working on. So they submit a recipe with photos every month too, and they encourage their past patients to cut them out and collect them so that you'd have a whole cookbook at the end of the month. So that's a nice little creative idea to get some buzz about the clinic and about what's going on there. Another example is for this client where they always do a personal interest story on the front, usually written by one of their own PTs, just a little highlight of either what they've been up to or what they like to do. Then as you go on the inside, you would see, the relevant content, the topic for the month, why physiotherapy. This client is great about submitting their own photos for the exercises, so a little personal touch there as well. And then, a little bit of clinic news, what's going on in the community. They have a call to action with a coupon here, another patient story, and a do's and don'ts this month was for sleeping postures, and it's great because they actually have their photos of their own physiotherapist here as well, so a little personal touch. So those are just some ideas of what other clients are doing for custom content, so to keep in mind for ideas that you might have for your clinic. Next, we'll jump into your mailing. So we'll want to go over your mailing list and order quantities. So we typically do an order quantity in increments of 100. Obviously, there are some cost breaks, as you've noticed, with increments of 500. So we'll go over how many people are on your mailing list, how many have you added, what order quantity, and how many extras you want for the month. And extras, we do get questions from a lot of our newer clients on what are we doing with these extras. You definitely want enough that you can hand out to every new patient that comes in when they're leaving. You want to hand them a copy of it. You can also be putting them into any of your welcome packets that you have for new patients. If you have a marketing rep going out seeing doctors, to drop them off on doctor visits, there's a community event to be able to take them to as well. You definitely want to be utilizing those extras as much as you can. It's extra reach for you. We'll also go over your timelines and deadlines. If we're having this call, say you have the call today, we'll typically set a deadline like, okay, any of the custom content that we need from you to have us in 2 days, for example, and then we'll give you deadlines on when we'll have it out to you, the rough draft to review, when the mailing list is due, when we want to target getting it sent to press, and when it should hit mailboxes. So we'll cover that all in this call for you as well. And then pretty much go back to you and anything else that you want to discuss with us. Any questions, just ask, of course. Your team is always here to help you, so we definitely want to know keep a pulse on what's going on in your clinic and what we need to do to make sure that you're getting all those new patients and reactivated patients on a monthly basis. So the impact of doing these quarterly and monthly calls is that you will see better results. And I mean, the bottom line, you're with Practice Promotions, you're doing marketing, you want to see new patients, you want to grow your bottom line. We're here to help you do that. We're a team with you. So we want to make sure that we are all on the same page with everything with your marketing to make sure that everything is running smoothly and that you are seeing those results and the best results that you can get. So, we are here for you at any time. If you ever want to talk outside of these phone calls, we are happy to do that. We just want to make sure that you are getting the best results. So that is my presentation for you today. If you have any questions and want to email them to me, you can email me at Bethany@practice-promotions.com, or of course you can reach out to both either your digital account manager or your print account manager at any time and they can help you out. Thank you for your time today.